All right, let's make a little video here, kind of explain what's going on. First off, let me say I really enjoy this graphic. It feels very much aligned with cyberspace as a competition, so excellent. I rarely put strokes on type. I know this is not necessarily a stroke, it's more of an effect like a shadow or something, but you may want to, we just need this slightly defined a little bit more. So maybe in this one rare case, we do outline in white Saginaw Valley State University, just so that's a little easier to read. Okay, so let's look at the back cover here. As you can see, when it's just by itself, these maps, they make sense to us because we recognize the location, etc. But you may want to just repeat information here, like cyberspace 3 competition, Saginaw Valley location, and I'd have the weight of this stroke to be the same as that one. I guess it's close enough. So, this just seems like it needs just a little bit more information, and you could simply repeat the same stuff from the front and put it right here on the back, and that would work out. Okay, so let's see how it does once we open it up. We don't want the viewer to get confused about which panel to look at, and you want to give them a good hierarchy. You've definitely done that by this cyberspace, and then a drop cap here. So I am going to start on this side because you give me this great big focal point, and you very wisely reused your interesting graphic. Suggestions here, I would definitely tighten the leading, and I'd probably make cyberspace even bigger, just so it doesn't compete with, or the logo doesn't compete with that. Do know that this is the older logo. I kind of like it here, so, you don't have to switch it out with the new one. What I like about it is it has this outside stroke around it, which it normally officially doesn't anymore, but that kind of reminds me of this, so there's kind of a theme going on. So something that you could consider leaving. I would probably put University Art Gallery in bold. You've done a really good job differentiating lines with different weights and italic, non-italic, so good job there. This is all working. Although you may want to correctly make AM, PM, into the small caps. This part, it is distinctly different. When I open it up, it brings all this white, so that's really useful as it helps the viewer recognize that this is new information, this is old information in this case. So, like I said, you've done a good job using bold and different weights and even italics. Very impressed there, italics for this. So good job. Let's see, is there anything else? Nope, not really seeing anything that calls out to me at the moment that way. So yeah, I would probably just repeat this information and maybe add some of the address right here to kind of make sense of why these maps are back there. I know it probably should feel intuitive, but you got to approach it almost one panel at a time. And this panel, if there's nothing else there, and if you're just shown this, it would take a little work to figure out, what's going on. Yeah. So overall, I'm really liking this piece. Good job. I know it takes me a little bit longer to get you feedback this way, but I think having, there's AM and PM again. PM probably should be small caps. And maybe put this in bold, cyberspace 3 competition. Does take a little bit longer, but you can only really judge a flyer once it's put together in this type of mock-up. So I hope you find that useful. Reach out to me with any more questions, please.